Hello everybody, my name is Sally Ann Spence and I'm here at Fish Farm in the Cotswolds with Dr. Neville Hollingworth, who is one of the project leaders on this incredible 2-week dig. But we just want to show you a little bit more about this fish, or tell you a little bit more about this fish head, which is why the whole dig is called Fish Head Farm, really.
Yeah, because this was one of the original discoveries from the site, and it was made with some friends who were with us at the time, and I took it back home because there was only a little bit of bone exposed, and then start preparing it. But what became immediately obvious was that it was preserved in 3 dimensions. As you can see, it's almost coming out of the rock at you.
It's a bit like one of those Billy Bass
Billy
things,
Bass,
isn't
yeah,
it?
you think it is, yeah. So it's just the skull, but we've the body is missing, presumed eaten. But you've got a little pectoral fin there, just a little bit of its fin.
Look at this.
And there's also an ammonite here, which gives it what they call stratigraphic context. So we know this type of ammonite is only found in a certain layer of clay and rock, and it's called a harpoceras, and it's from a particular period of time during the Lower Jurassic. It's about 183 million years old.
So that enables us to date the fish then?
Dates the fish, yes, relative dates.
That's really nice.
But the preservation is incredible. We've got its eye socket,
Yes,
we've got its
look
eyeball.
at this. We've got Harry working the camera. Thank you, Harry. Can you show everybody that is absolutely incredible.
So it's fantastically well preserved, but what's really unique about it is that it's not crushed. It's almost preserved in 3 dimensions. So it means that it can be imaged, and through imaging you can then see what the internal architecture of the skull is like. And fossil fish like this, these were predators during the Jurassic period, and this is called a saurostomus. And these fish fed on smaller fish and other marine life that was abundant at that period of time. And we find their remains along with these fossils as well. So we know what the prey was pretty well, or at least what they probably preyed on.
Yeah.
What we hope to find is one of these with the rest of its body. And then if we've got gut contents, we'll know what its last meal was.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be
incredible.
amazing.
Yeah.
So do we think, I mean, I can just turn this over so people can see, it would have literally just been a nodule like this. As Neville was saying, you know, the nodules are around the fossils. So this is just a head.
It is.
Does that mean potentially it was also consumed or anything like that by a bigger predator?
Something bigger might have eaten it. So as mentioned earlier, it's just the head. The rest of the body is missing, presumed eaten. What ate it could have been a larger marine predator, another fish perhaps, or more likely an ichthyosaur or a plesiosaur. These marine reptiles that lived in the Jurassic seas were the apex predators of the time. Wow. So there's a very good chance that it was consumed and the head was just left, sank down to the sea floor and fossilised.
That is just incredible. And do we know then, in that case, is this an adult of this particular species? Do you know that?
Yeah, we think it is pretty close to being an adult, but that doesn't mean to say there are bigger ones. So we're assuming that at the moment.
Well, this is, you know, if we can find some more fish like this is absolutely exceptional. And as Neville says, the 3D side of it is just on another level entirely. So this is what we're looking for.
It is.
And everything else around it.
Yep.
Follow us, keep following us, find out whether we find any more fish like this. Well, we're pretty certain we're going to be finding some fish because we are #fossil fishing. So come along, follow us for the journey and enjoy the dig with us.
Thank you.